Recording again. Okay. So we continue from start. Sorry for this, guys. Okay. So, guys, here you can see. Last time we discussed about the different type of user. Okay. So where is okay? So that user, guys, we have to see here. Cancel. Okay. So, guys, if you see here, last time we create admin user by default. So Shabaz is not able to hear me. Anyone else who is not able to hear me? I think guys, my voice is audible for you. Okay, Shabaz, you have to check your system speaker and whatever you are using. Okay, so guys, we have these two users. Suppose that this admin user, right? He is trying to make the configuration on the firewall. Same time, Meta user is trying to make the configuration on the same firewall, right? So it will be maybe both are trying to make the same configuration on the firewall, right? So guys, you can see here, this one is the Meta user and this one is the admin user. On the Mozilla Firefox, I have admin user, Meta user, right? So now what we will do, we will try to make some changes, right? So simply guys, we can create some object here, okay? Object section in the from both users, right? But here, what happened? When admin user is trying to make the configuration, what he did, he take the log. Log means during configuration, only admin user can configure on this firewall. All other user, they are not able to configure, right? So for that, we have to take log. Here we have two types of log. One is the commit and config. So we will take the config log. For no, till 7:30. Okay, close. Now see guys here. Oh, first of all, you can see guys, now lock is close and in the bracket, this one is showing 1. So you can see admin user have taken the log type of this config log till 7:30. Okay, create at this time. Okay, so now let's try to configure here. Test 2.2.2.2 user. Admin user is able to configure the user configuration. Now let's see here. Let's refresh this and try to configure. Test 3.3.3.3. Okay. Let's click on OK. See, configuration is logged by admin, right? So that means right now only admin user is doing some configuration here. So now if we have to check how long he needs this log, so we can check here. See, we are getting this information. Now guys, here, after complete this configuration, we have to remove this log. Okay. Now suppose that we remove this log. If you want to remove this log, you can select this log and remove. Okay. Same thing, this Meta user can remove this log. Why? Because he have also admin power, right? Sorry, super user power. If you check here, go back to the device, user. In the user role, you can see both are the super user. So super user can remove this log only. If you didn't have super user privilege, so you can't remove this log. Okay, see. So now I can remove this log. Okay. So now I'm going to create here one more object, test 3. 3.3.3.3. Okay, done. So guys, now second thing, if this meta user, he is trying to commit. So for commit, he have to take commit log. Now I will take commit log. So guys, this commit log, okay, and I'm going to perform commit. So this time, guys, I'm going to perform commit for all user, meta, admin, all the user configuration. I'm going to commit. Done. So guys, once your commit is done, this log is automatically removed. Why? Because we take this log only to this complete our commit activity. So once your commit activity is completed, after that it will be automatically removed. Okay. So your config log, that's not automatically removed. You have to manually remove that after complete your configuration, right? So this one is the scenario, guys, how the multiple user can work on the Palo Alto firewall, right? Second thing is here, especially when you have multiple users, right? So suppose that we are working on the ticket, maybe we get the same object, same policy, we are working on the same policy, right? To avoid that type of disruption, we use this commit log. So guys, user concept is clear for you? Any question related to the user? So let me know, guys. If this thing is clear, then we are going to perform the custom role. Means most of guys, you have idea about the Cisco background. You're from the Cisco background now. So in the Cisco, we have privilege type. Okay. So here we have role concept. Role means suppose that in your organization there are the few guys from SOC, okay, who just want to analyze your firewall, monitor your log. So in that case, we are not going to give them full firewall access. Now, just in that case, we will give them only dashboard access, monitor tab access, ACC. We are not going to give them policy, object, network, device, these tab access, right? So how we will we do that? And guys, you can see here, our lock is automatically removed. I didn't remove this lock. So that means once you complete your configuration, your lock is removed, right? So now what we are going to do, go to their object. Okay, I will perform from their admin user. So right now we have super user, both firewall, right? So now guys, you can see here, administrator type. What type? Dynamic or role? Dynamic means these are the predefined here, right? So right now, guys, here we have super user read only. Read only, guys, you know very well. So read only is only for the read permission. You cannot write anything, right? Then we have device administrator read only. So guys, just be careful about this super user and device administrator. Super user can manage your entire firewall. Okay. Device administrator can manage your VSys. So suppose that if we have high-ended device, in that we have virtual firewall concept. Okay. That one is called virtual system, right? If you have three virtual system, so in that case, we will be create a separate device administration to manage that. This device administration, suppose that here we have VSys A, VSys B, VSys C, right? So user one can manage only this, user two can manage this, user three can manage this. Okay. The user can manage all these three virtual systems. So guys, here virtual system lab, we cannot perform for on this firewall. Okay, here the virtual system VSys is not available. Okay, so that's why I can't show you that lab here. That lab you can see on the 50 to 100 series firewall. Okay, so guys, here these are the by default role, right? So, but now my requirement is this. I just want to give only specific permission to anyone, right? So let me create. So user, right? So SOC user, you can see guys here in this tab, we are getting dashboard, ACC, monitor. In the monitors, under the monitor section, we are getting all these options, right? Then we have policy. In the policy, we have all these options. Then object, we have all these options. Network, we have all these options, right? And then definitely we have device. So guys, you can see here, in this, they already mentioned, we have three type of symbol here. One is enable. If you are getting green right on any one option, that means you are able to make the changes in this. If you are getting the yellow lock, this one is the read only. If you are getting the red cross, this one is the disable feature. So guys, now let's make some changes here. So first of all, let's keep this device for everyone. After that, we have network tab. I don't want to give access to anyone this network tab. Object tab, guys. In this tab, guys, what I'm going to do, address object, I'm going to give the read only permission. So guys, if I click here one time, then it will be take read. If I click twice, then this option is disabled, right? So I will be use only once. In the address group, I will use twice and disable. Reason also device disable. These three features are disabled here. Policy, I don't want to show anyone policy. So only let's disable also monitor tab. So in this SOC user, I have dashboard, SOC, object, address read only. So I can show you, we can read that. Okay, done. So now this permission we are going to give to Meta user, right? Because he is from SOC team, SOC user. Okay. So guys, commit, done. Guys, just I have here one question. From last two session, I put all the participant on mute. So guys, if you want, I will unmute all of you. So please drop me a message. As per your majority, definitely I will unmute you. And then you have to take care about your background noise, unnecessary noise. Okay. So please drop a message. So guys, now I'm going to refresh this Meta user tab. Okay, let me log in. So guys, now you can see here, we are getting, sure guys. So what we will do after 1 hour, we will have a one Q&A session. So that time I will unmute all the participants. Okay. So you can ask your question. So guys, you can see here. Now I am getting only dashboard, ACC, object, device, right? So guys, we didn't see more feature here. Just we are aware about this feature here. Okay. So guys, here you can see my add option is not getting highlighted. This one is blur. So that means I can only see, I cannot modify anything, read only permission. Okay. If I go to the application, so basically guys, this one is taking too much time to load. Okay, because there we have lot of application. So I will show you the another tab. Yeah, see here. Here I am able to edit, right? Yeah. So guys, is this clear? How we assign the custom role to any user, right? Any question regarding this custom role? So these are the role. Clear? So custom role now, guys, as per my understanding, you can easily manage the firewall. Means you can easily set up one firewall with the management label. Not more than that, like interface configuration, that thing is not completed. Till this user management IP address, if you want to give specific user one specific permission, so you can manage all that, right? Okay, so let's see what's the next topic. So the user, these things are clear. The session is finished. So let's move to the next one session. Interface configuration. So guys, definitely this one is very interesting session. And guys, this one is a very interesting session because in this session, you will be understand how we will be configure our firewall and what purpose and where and how we have to configure our firewall. Okay. Most of the time, guys, and almost all the organization, they will be deploy their firewall as a layer 3 device, means layer 3. Okay. So let's start the presentation. So guys, you have majorly these three type of firewall mode, deployment option, tab mode, right? So guys, for this here you have to understand the concept. You can see this one is our ISP router, then we have firewall, then we have here switch. Okay, if we have here one firewall, then why we are deploying here this Palo Alto firewall? Okay, so guys, this one we are using in case of if you have here legacy firewall. Legacy firewall is which one firewall? That firewall can filter your traffic on the base of IP address and protocol. This legacy firewall didn't have capability to block the traffic on the base of your application, your content. These functions are not available in this. So for POC, proof of concept, suppose that I'm the sales engineer and I came to your organization and I told I can block and I can monitor all the application in your network. Okay, so definitely you are not going to place my device in your network. So you told I will give you a copy of data, then show me the report on that. So what I'll do, okay, I will deploy my Palo Alto firewall in here, transparent mode. And you will send the one copy of data to my firewall. On the behalf of that data, I will generate a report. I will analyze that traffic here, then I will generate a report. Then I will show you, okay, out of these 18 users, 15 users are using Instagram, 3 users are using Facebook. So this type of application, I can generate a report. Okay. So, okay, right now, guys, just I will show you these three tabs. More detail about this tab feature in the next slide. Okay, that time I will explain properly how this will work. Virtual wire, guys. Our firewall is working as a transparent mode. No one can identify there is any firewall between our server and client. Okay, this one is working as a transparently. In the layer 3 mode, you can see here, guys, our firewall is in the production. Okay, client and server. So majorly we have these three modes. So we will be discussing all these three modes properly, but all the lab we will be perform here in the layer 3 mode. Okay. One second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Right. So guys, before deploy these three modes, we have to understand type of interface on our firewall. Okay. And security zone. Right. So basically, guys, firewall is using the zone concept to identify your secure zone and not secure zone. Right. So guys, see here, security zone, DMZ zone, internet zone, data center zone. Right. Guest user, these are our LAN user. So we will be define this type of zone. So now, guys, we have here these different type of zone. Okay. So this one is like zone. We will be give a name. On that name, we will be add our interface. So you can see here in internet zone, we have only one interface. Data center zone, we have two interface. Okay. This user zone, we have two user. Guest zone, we have only one interface. DMZ zone, we have only one interface. So guys, here, now I think this one is a clear. In one zone, we can add two interface. Okay. Two or more than two interface. But one interface we cannot assign to two zone. Okay. Only one interface you can assign at a time to only one zone, not more than one zone. Yeah, but in one zone we can add more than one interface. Right, guys? So now this one is the interface zone. Now in the next we will discuss about the interface. Interface and slot. This one is the guys normal concept of your any vendor. Okay. How many type of interface type of zone we have? This one is the normal. Like in the switch interface and slot, on the behalf of slot, we will be give them 1/1 name, 1/2 name, like that. Single slot firewall. So guys, if you have single slot firewall, slot means this. So we have only 1/1 interface, 1/2. This one is the slot, number of slot. This one is the sequence number of interface, right? So that's why we have 1/1, 1/2. Second one is, guys, multi-slot firewall. In this, guys, you can see here, we have two slot, slot 1, slot 2. So we are using 1/1, 2/1. This 2 is used to indicate your interface slot, right? This one is used to indicate the interface. Clear? This one is the concept of slot. Logical interface, guys. Same, we create the sub interface on your devices. Like routers, which we create a sub interface. Same way we can create also sub interface. 1/1.1/1.2. You can create here multiple sub interface. Now, guys, important thing. How many type of interface we have? How many type of zone we have? So, guys, here we can have 5 type of zone: tab zone, tunnel zone, layer 2 zone, virtual wire, or layer 3 zone. Right, guys? So what is this tab, tunnel, layer 2, virtual wire, layer 3? We will discuss later on. But which type of interface you can assign in which type of zone? That thing we will be check here. See, in the tab mode, guys, we can add only tab interface. Okay? Tunnel zone, we cannot add any interface. Layer 2 zone, only layer 2 interface. Virtual wire zone, only virtual wire interface. Now, guys, here layer 3 zone, we can add our layer 3 interface, VLAN interface, loopback interface, and tunnel interface. Simply, guys, if we are talking about layer 3, then we have to assign the IP address. Okay? So most commonly we use this type of zone. Right, guys? So virtual wire, no IP address. Layer 2, no IP address. Zone, tab zone, no IP address. Tunnel, no IP address. Only IP address we will be assigning layer 3 zone. Now, after this, guys, we will be understand tab, virtual wire, layer 2 zone. What are all these things? Okay. So, guys, first of all, we will be understand tab interface and tab zone. So, guys, see here. This one is our internet connection. This one is our legacy firewall. Legacy firewall means where we can filter traffic on 5 parameters: source IP address, destination IP address, source port, destination port, and protocol. On these 5 parameters, we can filter our traffic. So what happens? Suppose that I'm trying to access internet. So on this switch, we will configure span interface or mirror interface, which interface will make a copy of data and forward to our Palo Alto firewall. On this firewall, we will analyze the traffic and generate a report, right? In this mode, we cannot block the traffic because, guys, I am getting that copy of data, not original data. If original data is passing through my firewall, then I can block, right? But, guys, original traffic is going in this direction. I am getting only copy of the data. So what I can do, I can analyze the traffic and I can generate a report, right? John, is this clear for you? Tab zone and tab interface type. Guys, if you have any question, let me know. Okay, so shall I continue? Yeah. Virtual wire interface. So, guys, virtual wire and layer 2. Be careful between both type of zone, right? So, virtual wire mode, guys. See, no IP address or MAC. In this case, your firewall is not going to filter your MAC address, no IP address. Directly, this one is the server. You can assume this one is the server, this one is the client. Okay. So this firewall is working as a transparent device. Okay. So transparent, guys, here we are not going to configure IP address, no MAC address, nothing is there. So simply this one is working as a transparent firewall. Okay. In this mode, guys, what we will be do? Oh, okay. Let me go back. Okay. So in this, guys, we can filter all the traffic on your layer 3 base, layer 4 base, and layer 7 base. Here we can filter the application, we can filter the content, we can perform all the type of filtering here, right? But on the firewall side, on interface, we are not going to configure anything here in this, right? So quickly, guys, I will show you that thing here. So suppose that, guys, I'm going to configure interface, virtual wire interface. Let me open this. So guys, you can see here, interface type, right? Scroll down, tab. Just forget this HA, guys. This type of interface we will be discussed when we are going to configure high availability. So we have virtual wire. Select this virtual wire, guys. Now see, we are not getting option for IP address, only virtual wire, security zone. If we go to the advanced, link status, LLDP, right? Same thing here if I select the tab mode. Tab mode, we are not getting the option for IP address. So that means we cannot configure the IP address in this mode also. Okay. So here, virtual wire. Okay. Right. After that, guys, if you are going to configure interface as a virtual wire, for that you need also virtual wire zone. So click here, add. See, let me give the test zone name. Why test? Let me give the untrust. Sorry, trust. Trust vwire. Okay. Trust. So here, see, type. What type of zone? Tab, virtual wire, layer 2, layer 3 tunnel, virtual wire. Okay. I will create also one more zone. Testing purpose. This I will create a tab type. Okay. Now I will go back to my virtual wire interface. If I select here interface as a virtual wire, then security zone, I am getting only trust vwire, right? Now, if I change my interface only tab type, see guys, then I am getting that test zone. So that means whatever type interface you are going to configure, same type of zone you have to create also. Here. So guys, here, if we are talking about the traffic filter, how it will filter the traffic. Okay. So behalf of source IP address, destination IP address, specific range, we can apply all the type of filter. Just only guys here we cannot perform the netting, right? So this one is the important thing here. Now, if we are talking about the layer 2 interface, if you know guys, layer 2 devices are working on the behalf base of MAC address, right? So here we will be use MAC address. See, MAC address only. So here guys, we can inspect the traffic and we can control that on the behalf of MAC address. So here guys, we have to create VLAN object, layer 2 interface we have to create for this. Okay. So guys, here STP protocol is running between this, and we can perform app ID, content ID, user ID, SSL decryption, QoS, and in layer 2 deployment. So we can perform all these type of filtering here in this layer 2 mode, right? So layer 3 mode, guys, as you know very well, layer 3 mode, we have to use IP address. If you are using IP address, definitely we have to use routing. So routing, guys, here all the firewall we have VR, virtual route. Okay, which one is used to perform the routing on your device. So layer 3, guys, all the lab we are going to perform here in this our training as a firewall we will deploy as a layer 3. right? So guys, here we can perform all that activity, whatever you listen from me, like traffic shaping, blocking, app ID, content ID, user filter, everything we can perform here, right? So how to configure the layer 3 interface? Will we study about that, right? Sub interface we will be create during the lab. So we will be check all these things practically. There is no use of to show you all these things here virtually on this. Okay. So virtual wire, regarding this, we will discuss later on. So guys, now I'm going to unmute you all. So if you have any question, so you can ask me. So guys, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Or you can ask in the chat channel also. If you don't have any questions, so let me know, I will continue.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
No question, guys. So shall I
Hello,
continue?
am I audible?
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, guys.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, sir. Actually, then in a virtual wire, as you said, like bind two firewall interface joined together. So, then what is the use of like how we inspect the traffic and what is the use of that virtual wire interface? Like as L3 is a like multiple things. So, what is the use of this virtual wire interface?
Virtual
Little bit.
wire mostly we use, right? Suppose that we are using here one legacy firewall, okay? But for your client, you don't want to show them there is any device which one is trying to inspect your traffic, right? So in that case, we will deploy our firewall as a virtual wire mode. This one is like a transparent, right? If you use trace route, there is a no hop count between this. So this one is the purpose of virtual wire.
Okay, but
So
it will not provide any security, right, sir?
yeah, it will be provide all the security. You can filter the traffic.
So as you said, like that blocking and all, it's not working on
No,
this
blocking
particular.
is working. Blocking is not working only in the tab mode. That's a feature of that's a limitation in the tab mode. Not
Mhm.
here in this. Here you can
Okay,
filter, you can perform everything. Just thing is this, your device is hide. No one can identify there is any device which one is trying to identify filter your traffic.
okay, but means like it will provide all the whatever it's possibility for the firewall. They will work on that, but just a simple thing like they will not show off in that
Yes.
things.
So
Right. Okay.
basically, guys, this tab mode and virtual wire, why these things are required? Actually, when Palo Alto firewall start, right? So as you know, if we have any new thing in the market, no one is ready to accept that. Okay, everyone is asking for POC. Okay, why I should use this product? What is the benefit of this product? So suppose that I told I can block the firewall, all the social media website in your production network. Okay, I guarantee for that. But still, client is not ready to place my firewall directly in the production. Okay, because if something is wrong, my entire network is down. So that time initially, first they ask, okay, deploy your device as a transparent firewall. First of all, show me your analytics, right? After that, okay, now try to deploy as a virtual wire mode. This one is a requirement that time if you have legacy device, legacy firewall. But now these days, everyone is using the next generation firewall. So now directly they deploy here. So this one is the requirement of the firewall. If you remember, guys, uh, with the Cisco firewall, we have also one device, which one is known as a IPS. That device we can inline mode and promiscuous mode. Promiscuous mode is same. That one is used as a this uh, tab interface. If that one will only learn, generate a report. After that, we have to block that IP address. That one is the concept of this. So, but here these days, guys, everyone is using firewall as a layer 3 device. Okay, so guys, now we will start our device as a layer 3 and we will start the deployment of our firewall. Okay. So let me go to the firewall. So first of all, guys, here on our firewall, we will try to get the internet connectivity. Okay. So here, guys, I will show you how I am getting the internet connectivity. For this, guys, I have to turn on this firewall. So guys, here, this one is my ISP link. Okay. This ISP link is connected on my this firewall. From this firewall, I am taking two links. One link is for this, one link is for this, right? So directly you can say in this interface 1/1, I will get the internet connectivity. So I have to configure this interface, right? Then I can get the internet connectivity. But bad thing is, guys, this firewall is not coming up. Now it's up. So guys, it will be take 5-10 minutes to become up. Till that, I have to configure the IP address. So IP address is this. You can guys forget this thing. Okay. Just I will draw here one topology. Okay. So paint here. So guys, this one is okay. This one is my ISP. Guys, this one is a one standard topology. You can design this topology also on your side. Okay. And then you can do practice with this. Okay. So after this ISP, I have here firewall. So we have connectivity, something like this. Perfect. What is the name of interface? ETH 1/1, Ethernet 1/1. Which one IP address, guys, we have to use? So guys, here my IP address are fixed because only on these IP address I am getting the internet connectivity, right? So 210.19.10.11/24, right? Gateway, what is the gateway, guys? 210.10, 10.1. This one is the gateway IP address. Okay, perfect. So, okay, let me use also management. This side, my management interface is connected. Okay, I will use this side. That's okay. How to use controls? Right. So I will give the name of this interface MGT. So basically MGMT, management interface, and IP address 10.0.0.50. Right. And what this one is, guys, my management PC. Management PC, guys, I think I have 10.0.0.10 IP address. What's wrong with this? 10 IP address. Okay. So what the device name we will use? India firewall 01. So we have to use also LAN device. So LAN side, guys, here we have switch, LAN switch. Okay. With this LAN switch, we have connected with the interface. Which one interface? ETH 1/2. Oh, ETH. ETH. Okay. So LAN side, guys, we are using our normal standard 8.1.1/24. Okay. Then, guys, after this, here, we have some devices. This one is our test PC. Test PC. Okay. On the test PC, guys, we can use 24. Okay. This one is our India access switch 01. India access switch 01. So guys, this one is our normal basic topology, right? And one more thing, guys. ISP 01. Okay. 14 block underline. Okay. So guys, you can see here only consider this topology here. This one is your ISP. Forget this connectivity. Okay. If you're trying to plan deploy topology like this, so for that we will schedule one separate session where I will show you how to design this topology, right? So here this one is our internet service provider. From here to here, this management is this side, then this switch, here LAN PC. Okay. So this one is our topology. So let me save this topology also for future reference. So guys, choose the another location. Okay, document. Perfect. So guys, if you want to get the field to design real topology, so what you can do, you can go here on the one website. IO or something like this. Yeah. This. Oh, create diagram, blank, this, test. Okay. Here you can use. Server. Sorry guys, typing mistake. Firewall, but we are getting the firewall. Okay. So what type firewall you want to use? ISP. Oh, this one is ISP. PC. Okay. Here you will get everything. This one is the connectivity. How you want to make connectivity. So here guys, you can do practice. And you can add more shapes. AWS. Multiple shapes you can use here. Right? This one is just limited. Here in this, you can design only 5 topology, not more than 5. Just you have to repeat them. Okay. So guys, our topology is ready. And so now let's configure this interface. Okay. This interface. ISP 01. Description is very important, guys. Sorry, comment. Right. So we can easily identify we are using this link for ISP1 or ISP2. We are going to configure as a layer 3. So guys, here virtual wire. Okay. This one is your routing domain. So by default here we have default one. We are going to use this one. Okay. So zone. We didn't have zone for layer 3. So guys, you have two options to configure a zone. Right. First option I show you here. we have to go here in the zone section. Second option, in the security zone, click here. Did you see new zone? Click on this zone section. Right. In the zone section, you will get option here. Now, guys, this one is our untrust zone. Guys, actually, yeah. Untrust zone, right? Okay, done. Security zone, untrust. IP address. So here we have to add the IP address. What is our IP address? 210.19.10.10/24. So let me cross check on topology. 11. I have to use 11. Okay. So now IPv6 doesn't matter, SD-WAN not required, advanced section. So guys, here most of the vendor devices we have to use on interface shut no shut command, right? But in case of Palo Alto, this one is in auto mode. Link status auto means whenever you configure this interface and plug any wire on this interface, what happened? It will become automatically up. Otherwise, if you want to make this physically permanent up, so you have to select up. If you want to down this interface close, so you have to select down. So we will leave this as it is. Okay. Now click on OK. Configuration is done. Now let me try to commit. Okay. So till this point, guys, we just configure only this interface. Now what we have to do? We have to check this IP address is properly working or not. So guys, just here I have one question. How I can test this IP address is working or not? Anyone, guys? You have time till finish this commit process. Very good, John. Ping. Normally, what we will do? We will use self ping. Okay. Okay. So guys, here you can see this one is showing 0%. So if I want to check my process from CLI, how I can check that? Any idea, anyone? Show job all. Okay. So you can see here, guys, 55%. If I use this command again, show job all, or it's a finish. Almost. 98%. Okay. So guys, did you remember last time we used preview, change, validate, revert, all these activities? These are called a job. Okay. So let's wait to finish this 99%. Okay, commit is done. So we will use show interface all. Interface all. See guys, I am getting only one interface, untrust, default, IP address. So let me ping my own IP address. Ping. So guys, here now guys, time to note down the few commands. Here directly ping is not working, so you have to use ping host 210.19.10.11. Wow guys, successfully I am able to ping my own IP address. So guys, next thing, I have to ping this ISP. What is the IP address on ISP side? My gateway 210.19.10.1.
1.
Thank you. Okay. So guys, here now let's try to ping this 1. Guys, I'm not able to ping. Okay. What is the reason behind that? Why I'm not able to ping? So guys, if you remember, right now I am on the management plane. Okay. So what happened when I'm trying to ping this IP address? So my firewall is sending request, ping request in this direction. Okay. But this interface is not connected with the ISP. That's why I'm not getting the reply. So what I have to do, I have to mention on my request, I'm trying to ping from this IP address. My source is this, then I am trying to ping this IP address. Okay. Still, if I'm not getting the reply, that means there is something wrong on ISP side. So guys, let's check where is the wrong. So now how we generate the request with the source. So for that, ping source 210.19.10.11 and host 210.19.10. What? 1. Let's see. Bad luck, guys. We are not getting the reply. So now we have to check why we are not getting reply. First of all, let me check what is this device. Oh, basically, guys, this ISP, it's a not ISP, it's a switch. I didn't turn on this switch. That's why I'm not getting reply. This device is not on. If it's not on, then how my traffic will be passed from this device to this, right? So maybe that's why. Okay. Now it's on. So we have to wait. This one is the switch. Okay, it will be. Are you sure you want to close the session? Yes. Let me open once again the session. Okay. So guys, till that, let me check something here. 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 This. Not this. Okay, your session is uploaded, guys. I will share. Done. Yeah, our switch is started. Let's wait. Once the switch is up now, after that, definitely we will be get the reply. Let's wait. Okay, so it will be take time till that. Let's check the this firewall. Okay, what's the story of this file? Admin. Perfect. So now guys, show interface all. ISP link 1, ISP link 2. Oh, this one is IP address. ISP link 1. Two 10.19.10.1, right? Perfect. So guys, see, we are getting the reply. Okay. So guys, now let me close all the unnecessary tabs. Okay, not required. Oh, India firewall one. Wait, guys. Okay. Oh, this one is switch. Basically, this one is not firewall. This one is a switch. Yes, I won't close this session. Now this one is the firewall. So guys, now from here to ISP gateway, I am able to communicate. So do you think I can communicate my internet like 4.2.2? Yes, I'm not able to communicate with the internet. So guys, can anyone reply me why I'm not able to communicate with my 4.2.2? Because of
I think NAT is not configured something or policy.
no. See here. This one is my public IP address, right?
Yeah.
NAT I need when I'm trying to communicate between private and public IP address. But in my case, I'm trying to communicate from public IP address to public IP address. So NAT is not required. Okay. So guys, listen here, be carefully. So both IP address are from same subnet. No routing required. But how my firewall know where is this 4.2.2? So I have to put here default route. Clear? Routing. We didn't configure the routing. That's why I'm not able to communicate. So guys, here I'm going to put the default route. How to configure the default route? From virtual route. Click here, static route, add. So guys, internet route. Destination is 0.0.0.0/0. Interface, Ethernet 1. Next hop. What is the next hop IP address?
In gateway of that router 10 dot
10.19.10.1.
yeah.
Okay. Our routing is done. Okay. And commit. So now let's wait for finish this commit. So guys, today you will be get also a concept of that service route config, where I'm showing you DNS is and request sending from the management interface. We have to change that. So that thing will be clear also today. Okay, done. So now, oh, see guys, here we are able to ping internet. Perfect. Now guys, let's try to ping google.com. See guys, I'm not able to ping this google.com. Any idea guys, what is the problem? Even you can see here, if I'm not wrong, last time we configure here also DNS server 4.2.2, but still we are not able to ping. To understand that, we have to open this topology. So as per our firewall is saying, I will send all the requests from management interface. For that, what we did, to ping we mentioned here, but still our firewall is sending DNS request from this management interface. Okay, that's why our firewall is not able to resolve the DNS query. Okay, so to resolve the DNS query, what we have to mention here, we have to mention on our firewall, if we are trying to send DNS request, please forward that request from our EDH1/1. So how we will be change that? Let's see. Service route config, custom, and DNS. Select this interface. What is the source? This. Okay. Okay. So, but guys, this time, okay, we didn't have continue sleeping. Again, commit. Okay, guys, commit is done. Let's see. We are getting also reply from google.com. So, guys, here, this from our firewall to internet connectivity is clear. On our firewall, we have clear internet access. So, guys, what's the next target? If we are talking at the production point of view, in our environment, in your production, right? So what's the next target? What we have to do? We have to make our reachability to our this test PC. Okay. So guys, what we have to do, make reachability to our internet here. So anyone guys?
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah.
sir. So need policy, route, and netting. Three things.
Oh, sorry, what? Policy?
Policy, routing,
Net?
and net. Three things we
Okay,
need to configure.
thank you. Right. These three things we have to configure. But apart from that, here what we have to do. Let's guys go step by step. First, we have to configure this interface, right? Then we need also one test PC with this IP address. Okay. So basically, guys, here we will go step by step. First, we configure this interface IP address. Then we configure this test PC. Then first of all, we will check the connectivity between test PC and firewall. After that, in the next session or today, if we have time, we will be configure that net, routing, policy, everything. Okay. So let's go back to our topology. So test PC. We need also one test PC. So let's start this because it will take some time. Start. Start. Mhm. Okay. So finally PC is started. Okay, leave this as it is. Till that we will configure our this section. Okay. So to configure this section, network. Again, same interface. Okay, sorry guys, I see a lot of guys have given the right answer, DNS routing, DNS config, but I didn't see that. So that means guys, you are seriously watching this session. So now we have to configure this one. Okay. Okay. This one is our LAN link. Virtual route. So guys, maybe I know still you are getting confused about this virtual route. Why I didn't still start this topic? Because once our interface, everything is configured, when we are trying to communicate between PC to internet, that one is the right time to explain about this. Okay, that time I can explain theoretically or practically. Same like that today, that service route config is clear, na? How we change the DNS source from management interface to Ethernet 1/1. Okay, so same this like there is some dependency on lot of topic. That's why we have to not the untrust. We have to create new zone. That one is trust zone. Trust zone. Layer 3 type. Guys, you can see here. Yeah, sure, definitely. So guys, you can see here, right? This time directly I'm trying to configure interface from here. Sorry, zone from here. Okay. So I'm not getting option to select my choice, which type of zone I want to configure. No, because I am going to configure this interface for this zone for layer 3 interface. Trust zone. Okay. IP address, add. So what is the IP address? 192.168.1.1/24. Perfect. Advance OK. Configuration on the interface side is done, guys. So guys, these things you know very well, custom, this, validate, all these things, right? No need to go through all these options. Okay. So I'm going to directly commit. So meanwhile, guys, we will be check our test PC. Fail to connect server 1. Very good. But guys, now this one is seriously not good. What's wrong with this? Actually, guys, I'm not good to run this CVNG. But guys, don't worry. We have other option also. For the next session, I will fix this issue. Why we are not able to communicate with this. Till that we can use this VPC. This VPC is your one type of CLI client on your EVNG. So in this, you can see only CLI, nothing apart from that. Let's try to turn on this. Oh, thank God. This one is started. But still we are trying to open this. Fail to connect server information. No issue, guys. We can use this one. IP 192.168.1.20. Checking the duplicate IP address. Okay. So let me test my IP address. I'm able to communicate with my IP address. That's a very good. Okay, so now here in the CLI, what successful? Very good. 1.1. So we will try to ping this. Ping 192.168.1.1. Guys, I'm not able to ping this IP address. Not reachable. So what is the wrong in this? Let's try to ping from Palo Alto to this. Okay. Show interface all. Wow, we have both IP address. Ping source 192.168.1.1. Host 192.168.1. Not 10, 20. Why like this? 192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.20. Okay, connectivity is perfect from here to here. IP address is also properly working. Okay. Ping host 192.168.1.1. I'm able to ping my own IP address. Ping source 192.168.1.1, host 192.168.1.20. Okay. So guys, here I'm not sure the behavior of this VPC, but why I'm not able to ping my firewall, that issue I know. So let me check that, why I'm not able to communicate. But 1 second. Oh, also this one. Oh, this one is in the management network, right? I cannot use this. This one is in the management network. Let me stop this. Okay, let me fix the firewall side. Because I know on the firewall side why I'm not able to communicate. I will explain you this thing, guys, later. First of all, let me make sure this one is the problem or not. Okay. Where is the commit process? No. Yeah. Oh, I didn't start commit. Commit. T/24 190 192.168.1.1. This one is the pattern, guys, basically. Right. Okay, let's wait for complete this commit. Oh, commit is successful. Close this. Mhm. 1 second, guys. There is some issue in it, guys. Did you see what is the problem? We did here one very, very big mistake. Actually, this side, we are using our Ethernet 1/3, and we have assigned IP address on 1/2. That's why we are not able to communicate. So, guys, sorry, I didn't see this. So we have to change all these things to interface 3. Actually, guys, normally every time in the lab I am using this 1/2 interface. That's why I'm every time using this. But in this topology, I want to make something different and something advanced level. So that's why I'm using that interface for ISP2 link. Okay, no issue. We can use all the same things. Just only interface is changed. Trust zone we have already. IP address we will use same 192.168.1.1/24. Nothing apart from that. Okay. Only this one is the change here. Now let's commit. So guys, here, let me change this one information. This one is ETH1/3, right? Not hold this, nothing. And font size also 12. Now it's good. Okay. So that's why we are not able to communicate. Okay, guys, commit is successful. So let's see. VPC. Guys, now I am getting request time out. Okay. So, but if I'm trying to ping from Palo Alto firewall to this, see, I'm getting the reply. Okay. From Palo Alto to VPC, I'm able to communicate. But from VPC to Palo Alto, I'm not able to communicate. So now, guys, by default, on the firewall, on all interface, our all services are logged. So you have to allow particular service, which one service you want to use on your firewall interface. So for that, we have here interface management, right? So guys, I create this profile before. Let me delete this. Just testing profile last time. So now, this one is our firewall ping profile. This one is the profile name. So guys, from this firewall interface, what service you want to use? HTTP, HTTPS, telnet, SSH, ping. But right now we want to use only ping service. Okay. So we have to create the profile and enable ping service inside this. Okay. Then we have to call this profile on our interface, right? To this one interface. Advanced here, management profile. Down arrow, select your ping profile. In this profile, we will mention we are going to allow ping to this interface. Because no one services are allowed, that's why we are not able to ping our firewall. So then what we did, we enable the ping service only on this interface. Okay. So till that the commit is finished, let's try to open this server once again. So what I can do, I can stop this once again. Stop, 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 stop. You are right. I can try that also. Thank you for your advice. Then I will restart this PC once again. Mm, mm. Mm. 99% done. Completed successfully. Okay. So now time to ping from VPC. Let's see. Congratulations, guys. We are able to ping. So that means from our this LAN network to firewall, we are able to communicate. This to this communication is working. Firewall to internet communication is working. But from PC to internet communication is not working. So this communication, guys, we will be continue tomorrow, right? Till that, guys, if you have any questions, so let me know. On this. Yeah, recording is started. So guys, in our last session, we create two user. One is the admin, one is the meta user, right? So we have these two different user. So now what we are going to do, we will be open two different tab here. Okay. Let me close this. So guys, if we see as the production point of view, right? In a company, guys, there is not only one firewall engineer, there is a more than one, right? So what happened in that case if both engineer log in on the same time, right? And they are trying to make some configuration. So same thing we are trying to achieve here. So where is my marker? Okay, this one is my marker. So you can see guys here. Oh, wait guys, I don't know why I'm not able to write on this with the marker. Okay. Yes, just give me 1 second. I have to download the one another marker. Just 1 second, guys. It will be downloaded within 1 minute. We are going to use free download for the window. 0 second, done. Okay, so we got our marker. What's wrong? Oh, here we have marker. Okay, so let me close this. So our one user is logged in here, another user we are going to log in here. So guys, here you can see we have admin user, right? Let me change the color. Yellow is not good. This, okay, this one is admin. So here we will be use our login with our Matha user. Okay, so let me log in. Done. Let's save this credential for the future perspective, right? So guys, here now what we will do, suppose that this admin user is trying to make some configuration on this firewall. Okay, same time, another engineer is trying to make this some configuration on the same firewall with the different username password, right? So in that case, what we can do? So guys, here, did you see this log symbol? This. So this one is your configuration, commit, log, whatever you want to. Here we have guys two options. If you click on this log, you will get this option, log. Take the log, right? So here you have to select what is the purpose of log. Why you want to take this log. So definitely guys, we have only two purpose. First, to make the configuration. Second, we want to make commit on this firewall, right? So here we have two options. So type, what type log you want to take? Config or commit? First, definitely, guys, we have to take config log, right? Okay. So you can put here in the comment section by admin user for user till 7:30. Okay. So guys, remember one thing. Guys, screen is not visible. One second, one second. Share the screen. Okay, so guys, now the screen is visible. This firewall tab. Oh, try page. Mhm. Screen 2. Sure. Oh, what's wrong with this? Okay. Okay. Actually, guys, I don't know what's wrong with this. Yeah. Now, PP, this one is right. Okay. Actually, guys, there is some. I don't know why this thing has happened. This screen is now considered as a screen 1, and that one is screen 2. Okay. So 1 second, guys. Let me correct few things here.